This point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the fifth inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. His past history against John Lester, he's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. In there, and it's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
So coming to the plate, Colin Moran. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2.
Nope.
Ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Stepping up to the plate, Addison Russell. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The second baseman, Addison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in now, Albert Almora. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 5 for 13. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Venner is going to get there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. leading off the inning, Elias
Leading off for
Diaz,
the Pirates,
and they'll need him to
the
get
catcher,
something going here.
Elias.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Hayward, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the
Now
back
batting,
door. He's
right
unable to get it done.
Gregory
Leaves it right over the heart of the
Polanco.
plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. His past history against John Lester, he's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, number 51.
Settling in now, number 51 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here
Number
with the
3.
infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in once again, number 3. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he misses there, 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to
pitcher,
pull that
number
ground ball through the hole for a single.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Cabrera.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. His past history against John Lester comes in with 15 hits in 53 ABs. He also has 1 home run. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Slow roller left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, this is a costly mistake, to say the
Now
least.
batting.
It's a dead
Number
ball
27.
situation. That means those runners automatically move up to second and third, not helping your cause very much when your errors are putting guys into scoring position.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he rips it on the ground to second. Russell has it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Cubs lead it 10-5. Francisco Liriano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Pittsburgh, number 47, Francisco Liriano.
Digging in, Kyle
Leading off for
Schwarber.
the
He'll look
Cubs.
to get things going here in
The
the
left
Cubs
fielder.
half of the 6th.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find a seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking
batter, number
fastball
9.
all the way here,
Shortstop.
and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Schwarber stands at second with no outs. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman.
Digging in, Chris Bryant, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First delivery to him on the way. High chopper to third. Backhanded. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch being out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Leading off the inning, Fletcher Venner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box, Josh Bell. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Venner, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit hard to third. Right to Bryant. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. He leaves with the lead after 6 2/3 in this high-scoring affair. Brendan Kinsler will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
20, Brandon Kinsler.
First offering on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's quickly 0-2. Kinsler has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now batting.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and it sails right by him. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, number 51. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates get just a 1, and that's all. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs are on top 10-6. Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. First pitch coming, here it is. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Hard liner to center field. Number 51 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Addison Russell. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 3. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Adam Frazier will come on now as a pinch hitter, so that'll spell the end for Francisco Liriano.
Adam Frazier.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in. And he misses with it. 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 27.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as the lead holds at 10-6. Yexel Rios is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71.
The next Cub up, Albert Almora. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16.
The 0-1 delivery. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front 10-6. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Steve Cishek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
And batting in the 5th spot, number 41, Steve Cishek. Now catching and batting 9th, number 7, Victor Caratini.
In now, Fletcher Venner.
Leading
He'll
off
be the
the
one to
fifth.
lead off against
The left
Cishek,
fielder.
who tries to secure
Fletcher
the victory. A
Venner.
swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cishek was born in Massachusetts. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
He pulls this one into right. Hayward back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Striding into the box, Colin Moran. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. John Lester earns win number 7 on the season. Jamison Taillon gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.